Good afternoon and welcome to the session number 20 from the chapter of Heat and Thermodynamics. The topic is the first law of thermodynamics. And based on this topic, I have written here two important points in order to understand this first law of thermodynamics. So, first law of thermodynamics is basically based on the concept of conservation of energy. And according to the first law of thermodynamics, the heat given to a system, that is delta Q, this is equal to delta U plus delta W. Now here delta Q is the heat which is given to a system, and delta U is the change in the internal energy, and delta W is the work done. Now delta Q is taken as positive when the heat is supplied to a system, and if the heat is rejected from a system, then it is taken as negative. Delta U, which is the change in the internal energy of a system, is taken as positive when the temperature of the system increases. And if the temperature of the system is decreasing, then delta U will be taken as negative. Delta W is taken as positive when the work is done by the system on the surrounding, and that is an expansion process. So during the expansion, the work is done by the system and it will be taken as positive. Or in other words, if the volume of the system is increasing, then the work is done by the system and it will be taken as positive. And if the volume of the system is decreasing, then the work is done on the system by the surrounding and it will be taken as negative. Now these sign conventions are very important in order to utilize this formula correctly. अगर थोड़ा सा भी इसमें मिस्टेक हो जाएगा, then we will not be getting the correct answer. Now the second important point is that for a system which is undergoing the thermodynamic change, the work done by the system on the surrounding or the work done on the system by the surrounding is given by this formula, that is W is equal to the integration within the limits of V1 and V2 P into dV, and here V1 and V2 are the initial and the final volume, and this is also equal to the area under the PV curve. So in the next few sessions, I will be taking up the numerical problems from this topic of first law of thermodynamics. So till then, have a nice day. Bye.